Hi, Mrs. Spawn here. Today I'm going to show you how to get the Clever extension if you do not already have it. Clever is our single sign-on portal where students and teachers can access the software and programs, the online programs, without having to remember a username and a password. And then once we have Clever installed, I will show you how to use Clever so that you can log into your Spanish program called Fluency Matters. We will be using Clever only for logging into Fluency Matters, and you will not have to worry about remembering your username or your password, as Clever is keeping track of the username and passwords for all students. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to make sure you have is the Clever extension. And your extensions are up here in your Google Chrome browser. They're listed sometimes as shortcuts, but you can see all of them if you click on your puzzle piece. And if you have Clever, it will be a blue and white icon, and it will say the word Clever. And I do not see Clever here in my list, so I'm going to go to the Google Chrome Web Store, and I am going to search for Clever, C-L-E-V-E-R, and right here, blue and white Clever. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click on Add to Chrome and Add Extension. And once I add it to Chrome, a pop-up will come out, and you will see the white and blue C in your list of extensions. If you don't see it, you may need to click on the puzzle, come down to Clever, and click on the push pin so that it gets pinned to your list of extensions that appear. Once you have installed Clever, you will click on the blue C, and you will click Log In with Google. And then from here, you're going to choose your school account, your school Gmail email account, and log in with your email credentials. And then you will be brought to the Clever dashboard. And today we are going to focus on the Spanish app. So over here in the list of apps, or the quick cuts, we're going to click on Spanish apps. And you'll notice that Spanish apps appears right here. The other way you can get to it is just by scrolling down to Spanish apps. And then you'll see the icon and shortcut for Fluency Matters. You're going to click on that. And you may have to wait a few moments for it to log you in. It will go through a series of kind of popping in and out. Don't get alarmed. Just give it enough time. It may say you're logging out, you're logging in, and just kind of hang out there for a moment, and it should log you in after a few moments. Okay, once you're logged in, you know you're logged in because you will see your name in the upper right-hand corner. Okay, it'll be next to the words log out. Your name should appear there. You want to make sure you're on the My Profile page, which is the page that automatically defaults to that. If you're not on that page, you might have to come up here to the top and click on Profile. That's where it is, to the left of your name, to the left of Log Out, and it will bring you to the My Profile page. Once you're on this page, you should see your courses. If you are in 7th grade, you should only see one course because it is your first year of taking a language. So if you click on My Profile, plus sign, or click on My Profile, you should see one course and none completed. 8th graders would see, perhaps if they were here for 2 years, they might see 2 courses and one of them being completed, which would be the 7th grade course. So as a 7th grader, your course is called Brandon Brown Quiere un Perro. It's the present tense e-course. To see all the details on the course, you can click on this down arrow, and it will give you your course progress. Right now there is 0, I believe there are 11 chapters, and you've completed 0 out of those chapters. If you come up here and you click on Brandon Brown, this actual word, you will be brought to the book. Brandon Brown is a book that is in Spanish, and with that book comes a number of activities and quizzes. So you need to actually click on the book to be able to access the book's materials. And then once you're here, you'll see the course content. And you'll notice that in Chapter 1, there are 5 quizzes, and there's a sample lesson in there as well. And you will move through the chapters and the quizzes according to the directions that your individual teacher gives you. So the first book is called, or the book for this year is Brandon Brown, quiere un perro in present tense. It's written in the present tense, and it says that Brandon Brown really wants a dog, but his mother is not quite so sure. A dog is a big responsibility for any age, much less a soon-to-be 9-year-old. Determined to get a dog, Brandon will do almost anything to get one, but will he do everything it takes to keep one a secret? Okay, so sounds like an interesting book. And the exciting thing is that you get to read it in Spanish and improve your Spanish. So to access the book and get going on the reading and the quizzes, you can come over here to the first chapter, click on the expand, and then right here, click right here, lesson content, and it will take you to another pop-out window. And this is kind of the dashboard for the textbook. You'll see here that you have all the sections and quizzes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections in chapter 1, 5 quizzes. Before you take the quiz, I recommend that you read the book. And to do that, you would click here on the title at the top here, chapter 1. Okay, the book is loading. And you'll notice I'll just go through some of the controls and how you move through the book. So you can move through the pages by clicking on the arrows, left and right. Over here, you can go left, you can go right. And you'll notice that the books are not very long. This chapter is only 5 pages long. You can come down here to the toolbar and you can zoom in so you can see it or zoom out. You can put up the table of contents and jump to another chapter or another section in the book by bringing that up, by clicking here. You can turn the volume on and off, and you can put your book in full screen as well. And then to get out, you would hit escape on your keyboard. And then down here, this is the neat feature. Let me just go out of that if I want to get out and go back to the page turning. Come back to the beginning. If I click the play button on the blue bar all the way at the bottom, you'll hear some sound, music, as well as
Brandon Brown quiere un perro by Carol
you
cover
hear
chapter
somebody
art
reading
by
the book as well.
Matsudaira. Capítulo 1. Brandon quiere un perro. Brandon quiere un perro. Quiere un perro grande.
All right, I'm not going to listen to all of it, but you'll see that you do get someone speaking and saying the words in Spanish. As you can read along, you'll be able to hear the story being told. Okay? And once you are finished reading the book and listening to the book, and understanding the book, that's when you can come over, and as long as your teacher says it's okay, you can start taking the quizzes that go along with it as well. There's different types of quizzes, context clues, you have audio prompts, and you have matching, pre-reading, vocab practice, etc. So you have all of these, and all of your scores will be kept. As you start your quiz, you'll see you have what question you're on is in white, review questions are in red, and any questions you've answered are in green. And they basically give you a question with several responses. You can come over here to hit next to go on to the next one. If for some reason on your screen you're not seeing all of this, you may have to adjust your zoom in and out so that it fits on your screen. I know sometimes with the Chromebooks, you might not see your whole screen depending on what resolution you have, but everything should be there. And that's pretty much how you, number 1, get Clever added to your list of extensions, and number 2, you use Clever to sign into your Fluency Matters account. And basically when you're done here, you can log out of Fluency Matters, and if you need to go back in, you can come back over to Clever, click on your Fluency Matters link again, and you'll probably have to wait a few moments, and it should log you right back into your account once again. If you have any problems with using Clever or Fluency Matters, please ask Mrs. Spahn. Once again, there is no need to change your password or do anything inside of Fluency Matters. Please do not actually change your password. All passwords have been preset. You should only be using your Clever portal to log in and out of Fluency Matters. And once again, if you have any questions, please reach out to Mrs. Spawn in the Media Center. I'll be more than happy to help you. Have a great day.